Some people don't just prefer a clean space, they feel different when everything is in order. A tidy room isn't just about appearance. It creates a sense of clarity, control, sometimes even relief. People who keep their house consistently clean are often seen as disciplined or organized, but psychologically, the habit usually reflects something deeper than just liking things neat. For some, cleanliness is closely tied to mental structure. When the environment is organized, thoughts feel easier to manage. There is less visual noise, fewer distractions, and a stronger sense of control over the immediate world. The external order begins to mirror an internal one. There is also a connection to control. Life, in many ways, is unpredictable, but a physical space is something that can be managed. Cleaning, arranging, maintaining. These are actions with clear results. For some individuals, keeping their environment in order becomes a way of stabilizing something when other areas of life feel uncertain. Routine plays an important role as well. People who maintain clean spaces often develop consistent habits around it. Over time, these habits become automatic rather than effortful. It's not always about motivation, it's about rhythm. The act of cleaning becomes part of how the day feels complete. There is also a sensitivity to environment. Some individuals are more affected by clutter than others. A disorganized space can create a subtle sense of discomfort, even if they can't immediately explain why. Cleaning, in this case, is not just a task, it's a way of reducing that background tension. Emotionally, cleanliness can serve as a form of regulation. When things feel overwhelming, organizing a space can create a sense of calm. It offers something tangible to focus on, something that can be completed. The result is visible, immediate, and often satisfying in a way that abstract problems are not. For others, it connects to identity. Being someone who keeps things in order becomes part of how they see themselves. It reflects discipline, responsibility, or self-respect. The environment becomes an extension of that identity, something that represents how they approach life. There can also be an element of anticipation. A clean space is not just about the present moment, it's about being prepared, knowing where things are, having everything in place, reducing future inconvenience. It creates a sense of readiness that reduces small daily stresses. Socially, it can influence how they relate to others. A clean home often feels more open, more comfortable for interaction, but it can also create internal standards, how things should be maintained, how others should behave in that space. When those standards are not met, it can lead to quiet frustration. At a deeper level, maintaining cleanliness can reflect a preference for clarity over chaos. Not necessarily perfection, but predictability. When the environment is stable, it becomes easier to focus, think, and function without unnecessary distraction. Of course, not all cleanliness comes from the same place. For some, it is balance and habit. For others, it can become rigid, where disorder creates disproportionate stress. The difference is not in the behavior itself, but in how flexible it is. In the end, people who keep their house clean are not just managing their space. They are shaping an environment that supports how they think, feel, and function. From the outside, it looks like order, but underneath, it is often a quiet way of creating control, clarity, and a sense that things are where they should be.